Tansei. My name is Keely, and you're tuning into my channel, Top Women with Keely Cheyenne. Today I am speaking with you on a topic that I never anticipated to speak to. I'm talking about the global pandemic and about COVID-19. Interesting that the last topic I spoke about was about grief specifically, because people around the world are grieving right now. Some very literally for the loss of their loved ones in other countries, and some for their sense of normalcy, some for their disconnection with family members that are in seniors facilities, that are being taken care of in hospitals that we're not able to go visit, or just for the regularity of our everyday routines. This is an incredibly challenging time for everyone, no matter what their personal circumstances are or the scenarios. And I know that there are many people who are trying their very best to make the best out of a bad situation. We are home and we are focused on doing the best we can to spend time with our loved ones, to create new routines. Perhaps we're getting an early start on our spring cleaning. But each day when we log into our social media, we turn on the news, there is new information regarding COVID-19 and regarding the steps that are needed to take to hopefully flatten the curve and prevent this virus from being as catastrophic as it has been in other areas of the world. My heart goes out to anybody who has suffered any loss because of the coronavirus. My heart is with anybody who has lost a loved one recently and has not been able to gather their family to have a funeral because there are specific measures that we need to take so that we're not having gatherings of more than, right now, the new mandate is 10 people. And this is so essential because we need to take these steps to practice social distancing so that we can help slow the rate of transmission and protect the people that we love. Spent a lot of time thinking about this and thinking about a lot of the younger generation right now that has been a bit more callous or less concerned about how real and how dangerous this particular virus is to anybody who is the elderly, the vulnerable. And to put a face on the vulnerable is not just somebody who's frail and in hospital. Of course, that's where our mind goes first, but it's people with asthma. It's people who are diabetic. Everybody knows somebody who has some form of being immunocompromised. And all life has value, and it is so essential that even if you and no one in your immediate family would be impacted by the effects of COVID-19, that somebody within your circle, somebody within their circle could lose their life to this virus. And I know that every person I know has that one person in their life that they would do anything for. For a lot of you that are watching this video right now, it's often your children. It could be a sibling, it could be a mother. But there's that one person in your life that if something were to happen to him, you would give up an arm, a leg, a lung, whatever it took to keep them alive. You would turn your life over for theirs. I believe everybody has that person in their heart. And every day that you make the choice to socially distance yourself, remember that you're making that choice for that person, for somebody else. And we're not asking for people to give up an organ. We're asking for people to stay in their houses. We are asking for people to not go out to the grocery stores in a group, to select one person in your household to go out, to not send your kids to play on the playgrounds. And not for a long time, for a time that we can get a manage on this virus and flatten the curve so that our healthcare system doesn't become overwhelmed, so that other people, and not just people who potentially could get COVID-19, but other emergency case situations that do come into the healthcare system, are able to be tended to. We have the capability to save lives every single day, whether you are one of our frontline workers at the grocery stores, whether you are somebody who is working in healthcare or a care home or another essential service. Those of us that have the choice to practice strong social distancing by not going out into the community, by not going and gathering with people in their homes, we all have the ability to protect each other. I know a lot of people are feeling anxious, myself included. It is easy to get overwhelmed with the amount of information that's out there. One of the most important things to do is to be conscientious of how you are staying informed. Choose your source of media that you are going to rely upon. Best cases being the CDC, the World Health Organization. Perhaps you want to tune in to our Prime Minister's speeches every single day, but choose that one piece so that you have control over the media that you are absorbing, because there is a lot of garbage that's being shared on the internet right now, on Facebook, on Twitter, Instagram, and a lot of people are sharing these miracle cures and things like that because there is a lot of toxicity. And with the power of social media, there is also the damage of social media. And for us to maintain our mental health, we need to be conscientious of what we choose to read and listen to. And if we feel as though we can't filter that out ourselves, then the best thing that you can do is find a trusted friend or family member that you know can pass on and convey the essential information that you need to have to still stay up to date as to what's happening, but still be able to function in your own space and maintain your health. Thank you for what you've done so far, and be good to each other. Spread love and positivity where you can. Take this time to learn something new, to connect with your family, to reevaluate your life and what you have invested in. We have an amazing opportunity in Canada to be able to come home to our living rooms and to assess what we want to value, to take time to create, whether it be starting your own video log, whether it be writing a story, whether it be drawing a picture. We have an opportunity to make good art, or make terrible art, but to make something. Enjoy the time that we have together, and enjoy the time that you have with your families at home. I just want to take a last moment here. I know this has been a bit of a lengthy video, but I just want to thank all of the workers who are still going out every single day, doing their jobs, whether they are working in the gas stations, the grocery stores, the doctor's offices, the nurses, the front receptionists, we are so incredibly grateful for what you guys are doing every single day, for the risk that you're putting yourselves at by being out there and doing what you need to do to make sure that people are getting what is needed. Thank you. And for those of you that are alone, remember that there's many of us here and you can reach out. And for any of my loved ones that are watching this, reach out to me anytime. Miigwech.